Kev, a tough night to the office, and I guess first off, just a great number of fans travelling today. Just what words have you got for them after that performance?
Apologies. I apologise to the fans. I'll take full blame for it. We've let them down this evening. I have to say I didn't see it coming, but what it has done tonight is exposed a lot of our deficiencies, which, can we address it this season? Probably not. We have to wait till the end of the season, and our priority now is to stay in this league, which it has been for a few weeks. So I can only apologise. Like I say, I'll take the blame. They're going to be exceptionally angry. Of course they are. They have every right to be. The players have let them down. I've just said to them now, I've never, as a player or a manager, been in this situation. I had to think long and hard about what I said in there, because you can't be too harsh on them, because we've got another game on Friday, and an important game. So we're all hurting, me especially. It's a taste of management, isn't it? Early days everything was going rosy, and now we've hit, off the back of 2 draws. We've been embarrassed tonight. Let's put it this: it was embarrassing, especially second half, and I never saw that coming. I don't really want to talk too way out of turn, but for the fans, all I can do is apologise and hope they turn up Friday. Whatever they want to vent their frustrations, we'll try and pick a team on Friday that will try and go and get that result for us. So I need a reaction, but at the minute it's hurting, that's for sure.
What do you feel went wrong today, especially in that second half performance? Gateshead, a good side, but to concede 7 goals, you have to kind of take stock there.
Yeah, of course. To go in, I've been in games where we've lost comfortably, but we've never gone in at level at half time. Although I thought we started the game first 5-10 minutes, reasonably well. We got the goal, and you think this could be a decent night for us. But then they just started to take control. They're the best team I've seen this season, and I have to say they were exceptional. And they're a sort of team that I have visions of managing and a squad trying to put it together. Energy, pace, every player on the ball wants it. Aggression, first to the ball, never lost second balls. They just had everything that makes a good side, and so the credit to Gateshead. It hurts even more because it's our local rivals. You never want to lose 7-1, and it's not acceptable. I will say that now. I don't care what league you play in, 7-1 is unacceptable. It's embarrassing, and I'm embarrassed this evening, and so the players are. For the fans, for their families, for their friends, and most of all for themselves. You can nitpick all the goals in the second half when we give the team talk that we wanted at half time, and then you come out and you concede so early. You think, okay, how are we going to react? And then it became 3-4, and I wouldn't say we threw the white flag in, but you could almost question whether they did. Like I say, I've got to be very careful in what I say, because I've got to pick them up. I've got to pick them up for Friday. It's as simple as that. We're all hurting. We're all not going to sleep tonight. I certainly won't sleep tonight. Massive apologies to the fans. And while I'm the manager of this football club, it's unacceptable. And one thing's for sure, it won't happen again. That's for sure.
Speak about mentality there in the dressing room already, and the next few days. What sort of response do you expect to see from the players, especially the older ones, the more experienced heads, the leaders? Is there any words already been sort of shouted as soon as you got in that dressing room from them lads, or anything that you do expect over the next few days in training?
Yeah, as you can imagine, it's a quiet dressing room. I don't think it's a night for ranting and raving, because I don't see what that's going to solve. It's about a time to reflect quickly. The players individually need to reflect. I know for sure why, but as I say, I have to be careful. For me, when I come into this club, I spoke to staff about pre-season. For me, they're not fit enough, and we were exposed tonight. As I say, I don't think. I think you've all been to the games. I didn't see that coming. To go in at 1-1 at half time. Yeah, they were dominating possession, but they dominate most possessions in most games, and we knew that. But I never saw us getting carved open like the way we did, and some of it was just like schoolboy stuff, just simple goals. So a lot to address from now till Friday, but it's about reflection with them players. I'll do that as a manager, and as coaching staff, we'll get our heads together and try and pick a team now for Friday that will get a result and a reaction. That's all I can can ask for.
Can you just expand on them main points of reflection? You mentioned fitness, you mentioned mentality. We've got 2 games now in the short space of a close few days now. So, what are the main takeaways from tonight that you really need to work on going into them 2 games?
Where do we start? We've got to get back to keeping a clean sheet. As simple as that. We have to find some energy from somewhere. If there is any positives from tonight, we didn't pick up any more injuries. That's a slight positive. But we have to find energy. We'll do everything as staff and management and sports science to put the fuel in their body. But it's about how players prepare themselves. What are they doing away from the training ground to prepare to be mentally right and physically right to come? Certainly here tonight, but to prepare themselves for Friday. It's going to be, and I'm sure, an atmosphere that's going to test the players. They've got to rise to it. They've got to show their character, and that's where the leaders in the dressing room have got to come from. I certainly won't shirk a challenge. I'll take it on the chin. I'm big enough. Been in football a long time. Everyone's hurting, and of course we feel really sorry for the fans. And all I can say is, try and get behind the team on Friday, and hopefully you'll see a performance that you have seen in previous matches, and hopefully we can get that win.